teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back to Taylor on first down. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Forced out to his left. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Is it fucking crazy? You don't know my defense. That's so deep.
Certainly not
what you talking about, boy? Big game right here, boy. 11-1 versus 11-1 AFC, NFC. Get it crazy.
And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 14-yard line.
Now a pass hauled in downfield and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
And the Colts first down.
Taylor. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
The ball carrier.
Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Looking for Campbell downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 2nd down. And after getting tackled, he's still down, looking very slow to get up.
Yo, he got snapped.
The trainers take a look.
He really trying to do a reaction. Come on, boy.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
I think he got that, yes. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3 and out. Now a handoff looking right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Yeah, his QB got blasted. That was a big hit.
Absolutely perfect.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
No!
Fake. Look to throw.
Oh.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 40.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
He got some babies on his team. Them niggas is weak. Niggas better eat their Wheaties.
You got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives you something. You give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Just a yard, but that's all they needed, and by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
Let's go, D.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and
Oh,
goal.
I thought we could come down.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs have taken a 1st quarter lead. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Mixed score, Buccaneers 7, Colts nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
The line of scrimmage.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0.
I'm rusty. I just got out of fucking work. I haven't played Madden all fucking day. I'm rusty. That's one thing I always hate about working all fucking day. That shit fucking, I gotta mentally fucking get ready for Madden.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On play action, they'll throw. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at about the 14. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this throw will be intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
He was brought down at the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now Taylor. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Colts 7.
Let's go! I gotta warm up. My fucking hands are freezing. I just came home. I'm telling you, I'm rusty right now. And I gotta his little running the same plays. I gotta get used to that shit too right now. He's running the same shit. I gotta start. I haven't played. It's my first time playing him.
So we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Switch up. Switch up.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This one complete to Scott Miller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
24's the mic.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Yeah, boy. I don't think that's
Escaping the pressure right. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Hey, check mic 57.
Back to throw now on first down.
Jump that! Hit that! Oh my God!
That's going to line up into
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a low-time collision to jar that one free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Quick pass out to Miller. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough. And they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Then it's a Buccaneers touchdown. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
A strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. Victory here with confidence and assurance.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
And that one gets out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he'll be taken down, but not before they're working across midfield. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
It's deep, but I'm trying to boom this shit.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. 65 is Prater's record. This would top that by a yard. And that one's not.
Oh, I just tried it. Yo, I tried to get it back.
It's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
I tried to get it back.
And that's the risk of a long field goal this year at this stage of the second quarter. You give them great field position.
That gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
They'll throw it on the final play. That is incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with EA Sports Entertainment. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just running them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. This first half, we have guys be prepared for some change-ups. We'll see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Oh, no, that's a sack, bro.
It's incomplete, but if he was in action sooner, it may have been a
He was up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Shotgun now. Here's an inside
This one couldn't turn.
and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. They go play action here on 1st down. Going deep this time for Moore. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he will take this all the way up past the 30-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Oh, my God. No
His
fucking
throw's going to be
way.
incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 30. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the back.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions either throw a touchdown or you throw a touchdown. Early in the game, it was touchdown or interception. They get to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
On 1st down, it's Taylor, and he'll be taken down right around the 40-yard line. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And then we saw the downsides of blitzing during the run because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier.
Looking deep downfield. And that is intercepted. What was it? They'll say no. Interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Jump! Oh, my God.
He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. It's now 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD. That's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Got an open man. That's Campbell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside inside the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. 17 now. Here's a 1st and 10. They run with Lyons. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
The strong safeties and the tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage, are mixed track of. But in this case, I'm a free safety coming up and making a big-time play.
And he'll be taken down here at the 11.
Advantage having the lead guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Back to throw.
What did it tackle my knee?
Defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
Fucking retarded. Come on, dog. Stupid ass.
Game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback.
Nigga, I should have fucking caught
In this case, they brought the heat, and if he
this.
flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag, and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. 2nd and 9 now. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. There he goes, right side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Buccaneers.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think I'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Check safety, check safety. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They run the counter now on first down. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him.
24 is the mic. I got it.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got Miller. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Check. 24 is the mic. Hey, pick your game up. 24 is the mic. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Mike 20. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Today's final score.
Part of the reason we're in overtime, all the interceptions he's thrown in this game, but that was a good throw right there.
Hey, he's really not daunted, is he, partner? I mean, it's been interception palooza for him, and he's still pushing it downfield, trying to make a play, and he was successful on that throw.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They